That is a long fall. Luckily, water in all video games does not work the way that water works in real life. Jeez, Resno's already out. Where landing on water is pretty much just as bad as landing on like concrete or anything like that. But in a video game, nope. As long as you got about, 5 inches of water, you can jump into it from any height. Like even a realistic shooter game like Counter-Strike got that wrong. There's this map that I used to play called Aztec where you could jump off maybe 100-foot high ledge. And as long as you landed in the small like inch of water, you would survive. No damage whatsoever. But if you landed an inch off of the inch of water, you would die. Alright, over here. There we go. We'll take on Resno. This game's not that bad. You do have to actually land in a sufficient amount of water, but you can still land in the water from any height without any damage, as long as the water is deep enough. And it's a little bit more realistic, but still not realistic. There's a reason that diving is considered a dangerous sport. It's not just because you can hit your head on things. Spear blade. Let's go for hopefully a long loop around here. Alright, one chain link. Let's go for the buster. One more? Can't loop around again. Fiora does not get a second turn. No chain link there. How much of this does it take to get some of these achievements done? I feel like we're so close, but so far. Alright, Resno is down. Sure. Just 2 slots. Initial tension and topple plus. Ocean Elixir of Life. I feel like that's necessary for something. I don't know what at this point. I don't have too many quests left, but we got that done. Alright. Let's just head up. I don't need the collectibles anymore. I'm starting to run out of quests entirely. That would be useful to have those. Oh, there is heat. Like, even in this cave, you can see the heat. Notice that you don't hear any birds or anything like that. You can kind of just see the haze over everything. I don't know. This game, it's a lot of fun. But the different weathers that I have to turn on and off, that's not fun. There's definitely some aspects of the game that aren't fun, but they're overshadowed by a ton by the parts that are fun. And that's the big secret to game design, is not necessarily getting everything right, but it's making sure that people are having enough fun to overlook the flaws. That is the important thing. And if you can do that, then you made a good game. Alright, I have defeated Unreliable Resno. He just flat out says, change places with Ricky. I have a reward to give him, even though Ricky was not involved in that fight whatsoever. Alright, truly amazing. We did it. We're a true hero pawn. Ricky number 2. Ricky number 2. It was me. I was the first one. Alright, we get a treasure, which is the Meteor Nibbler. I believe the one of the best weapons in the game. It's only got 1 slot, but I'm still going to take it. You have anything good to say? No, he doesn't have anything good to say. Alright, let's put Shulk back in the lead. And we'll head back to Dulland. We'll actually take on his quest for the first time. That one shouldn't be too difficult either, but it does require, taking on the Heavenly Window monsters, which I might still have to take on a few of, but we'll be fine. I have the healer with me. That's pretty much all that I need to do in order to win any fight against a spike monster. But when it comes to those topple ones, the daze one, I'm going to have to change that a bit. But for the time being, we continue back to Junks. We go find Dulland. Because we'll have a few quests from you. I think there's a few. At least we find him later. I do want to go through and talk to everybody once we're done with all the quests as well. Like I said, we have work to do, even if we don't have quests to do. And we're starting to get to the end of quests, though. Alright, get the trader's spare key. Alright, leave it to me. I'll go grab it. Alright, so our first stop is going to be Bafalgor Tomb, actually, because we can take on a couple quests at the same time. So let's head to Bafalgor Tomb here. And then we will get the quest from you, which will allow me to take on 2 quests at the same time, which is always nice when I can do that. Yeah, all of these we will have seen before because, you know, it's the same thing. At the highest level, they didn't have multiple quest lines. But we have to get the white spider heart. And hopefully we can tackle that without too much difficulty. Let's head to the heavenly window straight from here. There we go. And the monster should be here somewhere. Can I go around you guys? I don't really need to fight you at this point. I probably should, though. Alright, satisfied Gogol. Because he ate everything, so he's satisfied. And they do pay attention to some details. One of the things that this game does is pay attention to details. Not always with the plot, but once you get mystical the way that this game's plot does get, it's hard to pay attention to details. But it doesn't do it nearly as much as a lot of other games. Even games in this series, well, this franchise, I should say, like the Xenogears and the Xenoblade, well, not Xenoblade, Xenosaga games, where you get so lost in the mystical aspects of it that you stop paying attention to the very real aspects of it. Titan Garter can stay, strength up in arts, stealth. I probably might, well, I might need that. I'll take that. Alright, there's the trader's spare key. Is that, who is that? It's not Torquedon again, is it? It's Torquedon again? What are you doing here, Torquedon? Alright, well, I mean, I guess I could use the experience, well, the AP, not the experience, but I could use the points. Alright, I got healed at kind of the last second there. Yeah, the goggles are the hard ones around here, believe it or not. Torquedon is a lot easier. Sure. Strength up and bleed attack. I don't think so. Alright, where's the monster that I'm looking for, though? Is it further down? Might be. Why would you jump when I clearly was trying to get out of the menu? Let's head further down here, because it is supposed to be a spider heart after all. So let's see if I can't find me. There you are. Dazzling Telosnia. Alright, well, we'll take on these guys first. Because one of them aggroed me, so the rest of them have to die too. This is going to be a big fight. we're going to have to tackle a lot of these things. Double wind should hit multiple ones. Yeah, hit a ton of you. Alright, headshot. Please circle. Alright, chain link. Cyclone. We get to go again, too. Zero gravity. There's still something alive? Thunderbolt. We're still killing some stuff. Alright, chain attack. Let's do a chain attack again, because I can. It doesn't matter, things are going to die here. Headshot. There we go. Okay. This way. We're just going to leave all that. I don't need any of that. Alright. Dazzling Telosnia needs to go down. Guarding the way to much more difficult enemies. I think the first time that I've Let's Played this one, at least, I thought this was going to be the one that dazes you. You can see my confusion. They're both spiders. But no, this is not the one. Backslash. That's a lot of health that you have there. Headshot. And that's it. How many more chain attacks do I need here? Alright, are we getting there? We're getting there. Another chain attack. Just a massive pool of health here. More a health sponge than anything else. Just a damage sponge. That's the term, damage sponge. It's not supposed to be a compliment either. It's when they couldn't figure out how to level up an enemy, so they didn't necessarily make it a harder fight, they just made it a longer fight. Like Diablo is the worst at that. I would say 2 and 3, to be honest. I know I'm not ever supposed to say anything bad about 2, though. Wow. When was the last time we had one of these? It's gonna kill Fiora, but you're already dead. So, no issues there. And we got the white spider heart. No achievement. I'm just always hoping for that. Igri's helm? Maybe. Black Queen fiber. Muscle up and revival HP up. Muscle up's not bad, but not worth the slot right now. Alright, so once that is done, we can just move on here. We need to go to to Villia Lake? Yeah, it's Villia Lake. It's in Villia Lake. It's weird. I'm like, that can't be right, but it is. We need to go in Villia Lake here, and I think this will be the last location for us. It's on the other side of the lake here. And it'll be like a little warehouse in the back. I think it's back. No, it's a little bit this way. There it is, behind the waterfall. Find the warehouse door, open that up, find the emergency warehouse, and get emergency rations. Alright, so we got the things that we were looking for. Next stop is going to be the Befalgar tomb from here. So let's head there next. We still have some parts of the map to complete. I thought that was going to be the last one. Apparently not. But we can put this in here. Oh, that's right. We have like this whole area, don't we? All right, once that's done, we can talk to you. Door has opened, so things are looking good. And then she wants us to go inside. So let's head down. We'll see what we can find in here. And her little chain of quests. They're interesting. Alright, so there's the prayer room. You get almost nothing for this. Inscription rubbing. Like 150 AP. That's not much for this point in the game. You know, the end of the game. Let me out. Shura, we found this. And what do we get for all that? We get more quests. Do we get more quests? Or no, she just wants us to keep on going further. Yeah, so from here, I think we just want to warp. Yeah, let's go to Heavenly Window. That's what my notes say. I wasn't paying enough attention to what she said. But from here, we want to head to the other side. Try to be a little careful. I'm kind of tired of fighting these guys, even though they're worth a little bit of experience. Maybe I'll do some grinding later, but not right now. Right now, I don't need to. The AP's fine right now. I can go through to the end of the game as is. Let's just kind of go through here. No, I kind of went the wrong way, didn't I? There's like a secret passage I need to take care of here. As long as I'm away from all the pods and all that, it'd be relatively quick taking on these enemies. Okay, where's the next one? Over here somewhere? Okay. I'm gonna leave these alone as well. So through here, that's where we want to go. This path here. There's gonna be a lot of enemies I have to fight in here. Might as well take on this one first then. It's not getting to a good point when I'm just like, you know what, forget it. I don't want to take on these enemies, but it's kind of where we are, where it's just, more. They're not particularly helpful at this point. Alright, the Arachno feeding lair. So there's still new locations for us. Yeah, you want to take on one of these around us? Just do some more art spamming. That's still good enough. Taking on level 94 monsters and I can just art spam my way to victory. Okay, yeah, let's still start with the normal stuff and get at least one kill there. We'll do the double wind. Do a headshot. That's it. Fine, I'll do... You know what? We're close enough to getting another chain attack where I'll save the Monado for that one. Alright, another chain attack. I don't even know who I'm attacking. It doesn't really matter. You can still do the group here. Nothing's dead yet. There's the first one, and it's going to be the only one. I want to loop to the cyclone. You're just not letting me do that. By the time I can actually do it, I'm not going to have too many enemies to kill, am I? Alright, backslash, one down. Spear blade. Headshot. Alright, we're gonna still go for the Cyclone, because I don't know how many enemies are around here. Whatever it was, down they all go. Okay, kneecap rock. Thank you for that. Let's just keep on going south here. We have more locations to get. Just so many treasure chests are spawning from these guys, and I just don't need it. Once again, not very much AP for that. But here, we can find the sacrificial tablet, which is all that we need at this point. So let's warp back.